And now, What's My Line? Brought to you by Stop at Spray Deodorant. Poof, there goes perspiration. Poof Deodorant Body Powder, the body powder you spray. The Nest Shampoo, the new flowing cream shampoo. All in the first truly functional cosmetic containers, far easier to use. All created by Dr. Jules Montagnier, the famous cosmetic chemist. Time now to enjoy What's My Line?
And now we come to the regular feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery celebrity. Since my friends on the panel would recognize our famous guest immediately, we've provided them with blindfolds. Are they all in place, panel?
Yes, they are.
Good. Will you come in, mystery challenger, and sign in, please? Panel, as you know, in the case of our mystery celebrity, we get right down to the general questioning, which we will begin with Miss Dorothy Kilgallen.
Are you in show business?
Yes!
Have you ever appeared in motion pictures?
Yes!
Are you better known for motion pictures than anything else?
Yes!
Have you ever appeared in a film musical?
No!
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Sir.
Well, I think it's important to establish something right off the bat, which I'm not really sure of. Are you a female?
Yes!
Could have been either. Are you American?
Yes!
Are you, I don't want to be unchivalrous, but are you under 40?
2 down and 8 to go, Miss Bette.
Am I right in assuming that yes is not your regular voice? You have been in pictures for some years?
Yes!
You do not sing and dance. Are you a dramatic actress?
I am both!
You're what? You're both? You're both dramatic and an actress?
Well, now, the answer is there that our guest is both a dramatic actress and can also do lighter elements, singing and things like that.
Our guest could also be a comedian?
Mm-hmm.
She certainly is now. Have you been associated with one studio in California?
No!
That makes it 3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Block.
I love that voice. You know, when I was a kid, I had a voice that high. My teacher made me sit with the girls. And when I got old enough to enjoy it, my voice changed.
All right, Mr. Block. You're on the block.
Have you been in a picture within the last 2 years?
Yes!
It's been a very high-ranking picture. Have you been in a picture within the last year?
Yes!
Last 6 months?
Yes!
Tomorrow?
Probably yes to that, too. You go ahead, Mr. Block.
Has it been determined that it hasn't been a musical?
It has been determined that our guest has not done a musical in the movies yet.
Have you been a favorite, let us say, for, say, 10 or 15 years?
Yes. A big favorite.
Now her voice has
Now,
changed.
wait a minute. You've been a favorite
That was
for
me.
15 years, and within the last 6 months you made a picture?
Yes!
And your voice is like that? You know, I don't know.
Anticipating an appearance on Broadway?
Yes!
Are you Betty Davis?
Yes!
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Mr.
And now, while our next challenger gets ready to sign in, let me tell you very briefly that if you'd like to be on What's My Line and try to puzzle our panel with your occupation, send us your picture, a snapshot that you can spare, your name. And now we are ready for the appearance of our Mystery Celebrity, the special feature of our program, and as you know, we always ask our panel to blindfold themselves on this occasion. Are the blindfolds all in place, panel?
Yes,
Yes,
John.
sir.
All squared away? Miss Arlene, all set?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Would our Mystery Celebrity come on and sign in, please? All right, panel, as you are aware, in the case of our mystery guest, we go to a different form of questioning, one question at a time, in turn, moving clockwise, and we'll begin it with Joey Bishop.
I'm only hoping to the good Lord it's a comedian. I hate to see somebody else get such applause. Are you in the entertainment business?
Oui.
Miss Francis?
Are you in pictures?
Oui.
Mr. Cerf?
Have you also appeared in legitimate theater?
Oui.
Miss Kilgallen?
Are you in a picture that is currently appearing on Broadway or in the major first-run houses?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Bishop.
Are you in a show that is currently appearing on Broadway?
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Miss Francis.
Are you in a show that is about to appear on Broadway?
Oui.
Mr. Cerf?
Would the show that you're going to do have anything to do with Mr. Carl Sandburg?
Oui.
Betty Davis?
Oh, yes. I thought
Oh, but Arlene and I are the Bobbsey twins. We have spent a week together.
Well, this is what
Also, I've been with Mr. Bishop this week. It's just terrible.
I know it, but it isn't terrible that you're going to appear in the world of Carl Sandburg, and I believe I'm the only person here that has seen it because I happen to see it out of town. And you can't say it, but I can say that it is a marvelous, exciting performance, and I hope everybody will get to see the world of Carl Sandburg with Bette Davis.
I would like to explain, because it may not be quite clear, one reason why we were very pleased that Miss Davis agreed to be with us tonight was that she was interviewed by Arlene this week. She showed Joey Bishop this week.
Twice this week.
And we're just hoping to catch them all off base, and I thought we'd gotten started with a bang there.
Most famous person in town.
Yeah, that's the way I figured it.
And to show you how good my memory is, it opens the Henry Miller Theater on September the 14th.
September the 14th is right, is it not?
That's right.
Absolutely right. Ma'am, thank you very much. It's very nice to have you.
Thank you very much.
We'll have another contestant after this word from our alternate spot. Of our program, the appearance of our mystery challenger, and the panel is always blindfolded at this time. Are those blindfolds in place, panel?
Yes, John?
Good. Will you enter mystery challenger and sign in, please? All right. All right. Panel, as you know, in the case of our mystery challenger, one question at a time, in turn, moving clockwise. And let's begin with Bennett Cerf.
Well, that was a spectacular ovation that you received, Mr. Mystery Guest. Would it be possibly because you had made a great name for yourself in motion pictures?
Yes.
Miss Kilgallen,
Are you a blonde?
Mr. Linkletter,
Do you have a new picture just out?
Miss Francis.
Boy, try to fake that voice. It's the most impersonated voice in America. Have you just done a picture with a vis-a-vis who is also a big name in the picture business?
Would the vis-a-vis be a lady who has also been a mystery guest here within the past month named Miss Joan Crawford?
All together now. 1, 2, 3.
Betty Davis.
Betty Davis.
tell you, I was here 10 years ago. I had the worst case of laryngitis 10 years ago. I swear to God, you do it to me, I'll got it tonight. I've been taping a show all day. This is all I have. And I got the spooks. I woke up this morning, I said, they won't believe me. They'll think I never had anything but laryngitis. I'm so sorry.
I can't figure out whether that's you or John Daly talking.
I think probably the funny part about it was that the laryngitis really, in its way, gave you all a clue almost immediately when you put Betty Davis with it.
Yeah. They're too sharp.
Oh, they are too sharp. I don't know. I got a hunch you and I ought to get up and leave.
And Baby Jane.
Oh, no.
Almost.
No.
One
Beg
place.
your pardon. No, I talked rather Bronxy there. No.
Well, the
Davis,
picture...
I've just come back from Miami and Fort Lauderdale, and it seems to me your picture's playing at every motion picture theater in Florida. It's all over the place.
Well, we were chosen by the motion picture theater owners as a sort of a test run for what they call preview engagements. We were very fortunate we were chosen. The theory being not to wait till certain specific times when they think it will be best for a motion picture, usually just before the Academy or something like that. And we opened in 137 theaters in Manhattan alone.
Amazing.
22 of which I have done in 3 days in a Greyhound bus.
You're entitled to laryngitis.
Let me...
It's just absolute fatigue, I know.
Oh,
but
that's
it's
all it is.
spooky. It's just spooky, and I blame every one of you.
I get laryngitis.
And may I congratulate you?
Thank you, Betty, very much.
And I think your son will get a word in edgewise. I think he's wrong.
Well, I think he won't have any trouble where I'm concerned, but with Bennett, I doubt very much. He'll never get in a word. Let me clarify things. We're talking about a picture that's excited everybody who loves great excellence in the stage, in the theater, in the movies. Whatever happened to Baby Jane with Miss Betty Davis and Joan Crawford. You have won 2 Academy Awards, if memory serves me right.
Very old boys and very tarnished. A long time ago.
Well, I think a bright, shiny new one is what is necessary and will be
Well, I
forthcoming.
think my 2 old boys will be pretty pleased, but you never know.
You never do know till the time, but we'll hope for you. Thanks a lot for coming to see us with that laryngitis.
And please, I don't croak all the time.
We all know that, Miss Betty. Thank you. Well, I must say, panel, that with the mystery guest, we'll have to say you're doing rather well so far this evening. And we'll be back after this word from our alternate sponsor. We'll meet tonight's mystery guest in just a moment, but first, here is a word from our sponsor. And now the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery challenger, for which my friends are blindfolded. Blindfolds in place, panel?
John.
Yes, sir.
Good. Will you enter mystery challenger and sign in, please? One question at a time, moving clockwise, and we'll begin with Mr. Rendell. Are you a performer?
Yes.
Miss Francis.
Are you a performer better known for your work in pictures?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Yes. Mr. Cerf?
Do you ever burst into song in the course of your performance?
Sometimes.
Miss Kilgallen?
Do you own an airplane of your own?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Rendell.
The vocal disguise is so good that I can't tell if it's a man or a woman. Are you a man?
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Miss Francis.
If you think I'm going to ask if it's a woman, you're crazy. Are you a woman who has been in pictures for the last, at least for 10 years?
Yes.
Mr. Sir.
50. Well, that's me.
Did you ever play in a musical called The Indestructible Molly Brown?
No.
3 down and 7 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Do you have a very beautiful daughter who recently got married?
Yes.
Go ahead, Dorothy.
Betty Davis?
That's right. And I must say that there's another case I get a little bit worried. I was afraid that your voice would give you a lot of trouble tomorrow if you had to keep doing that very long. Wasn't that wonderful?
It's not so terribly different. As a matter of fact, it's reached a point where very often in the morning, the telephone operator in the hotel will say, "Yes, sir." The first time this happened, it really threw me, and I just don't argue anymore. I say, all right.
Well, the wonderful truth is that I suppose you're as busy making pictures now as you've ever been. Why are you in New York? Are you,
I'm in New York to see Bette, and thank you for the compliment that Bette is beautiful. I shall tell her. I'm here to see Bette, and my son came to New York with me, and my daughter Margot has been here for Easter, and we started early this morning egg hunting.
Oh, wonderful.
And then I have been seeing plays, and I've fallen madly in love with this week with Barbara Streisand. I think she's the most wonderful thing I've ever seen.
Well,
It's hard to believe that she's never really been a performer before. It's just, I just sat with my mouth open in awe and love of her, really.
Well, I'm sure you've made a very happy Easter for her, Miss Betty. That's
well, I don't
a
think she
wonderful
needs
phrase.
my compliments. I think she just, someday they'll be doing her life.
Well, I know your praise will mean a great deal to her. Thanks very much for honoring us on Sunday night. Lovely to have you with us.
I'd love to see you again.
Well, on the general grounds that you've made a good recovery, we'll agree you get some congratulations panels. We'll all be back after this word from our alternate sponsor. And good night, Dorothy Kilgallen.
Do you still think the nicest thing about Suppo's stockings is what they do for your legs? Well, just wait till you see what Suppo's does for your ego. New Suppo's sheerness. New Suppo's colors. Do things for your spirits that shouldn't be kept waiting. Suppo's stockings. Great for your ego.
And now, again, a special feature of tonight's rather special kind of program for which the panel has once again to be blindfolded. Please adorn yourselves, panel. Sorry about what it does to the hairdos, if it does anything at all. But if the blindfolds are all in place, are they?
Yes. Never get them off.
Will you enter Mystery Challenger and sign in, please? Again, to the other form of questioning, one question at a time, in turn, moving clockwise, and we will begin with Bennett, sir.
Have you ever been a member of this panel?
Yeah.
1 down and 9 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
No, was that?
That was a no. Mm-hmm.
Are you a performer in the arts?
Yes.
Mr. Hackett?
I detect a little bit of a French accent with you, too. Are you French?
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Miss Francis.
That was Yves Saint Laurent. You're one behind. Are you best known to us because of your work in motion pictures?
Yes.
Mr. Cerf?
Do you ever have the opportunity to sing in motion pictures?
Yes.
Miss Kilgallen?
Did you ever win an Academy Award?
Yes.
Mr. Hackett?
Did you win more than one Academy Award?
Yes. What do you want to be a...
Yes.
I don't know. That's a
Miss Francis?
And you have had one of the most astonishing careers in the motion picture world. You've been in movies for some time.
Oh, sometime, yes.
And audiences adore you, and you are never without being received by cheers and ovations. Bette Davis.
Bette Davis. Arlene is right. It's impossible to paint the lily in this case. There's an extraordinary career of great successes and a new movie coming next month, The Nanny. And
yes.
It's your 77th...
But obviously so. I wouldn't be here, would I?
Well, we hope you would come without that.
Always when we have a movie.
Well,
we
I hope
use
so.
you, don't we?
We'd like to have you come without a movie.
Well, I would love that sometime.
But this is your 77th screen role, is it?
I think it's really about 82.
About 82?
Mhm.
Oh, golly day. Well, 77 or 82, it's a remarkable history.
That I'm alive is a miracle.
No,
isn't
it's
it?
a remarkable history of a great success. No, I must say that I feel in a sense that one of the joys I've shared in my not inconsiderable number of years is that I've always been able to share your talents because you were a star when I was in college, and you've been one of my stars ever since.
I thank you. From you, that's a great compliment.
And thanks very much for coming to see us.
Betty, it's the way you said yes that helped to give you away.
I'm
Yes.
trying to sound like the nanny very British. Didn't work.
Well, we promised you a lot of surprises on this first fall night, and we gave them to you, and I think you've responded with magnificence, so that I give you some congratulations, and we'll all be back after this word.
Step into a totally new kind of Fairlane. Fairlane 66. Reinvented. Never before a Fairlane like this. For the first time, a Fairlane convertible, GT model. Packing a 390 cubic inch V8. Deep down, still Fairlane rugged, Fairlane reliable. But what a beautiful difference for 66. See all 13 reinvented Fairlanes, hardtops, convertibles, sedans, and wagons at your Ford dealers now.
Well, it's been so much fun playing puzzles with my friends on the panel. It reminds me that I should again say that if any of you at home or our friends who've been good enough to join us in the theater tonight have the wish to apply to puzzle these experts with your occupation, the procedure is a very simple.
Very much.
Have fun out on the coast, because I know you're going away for a few months.
Yeah.
And good night, Miss Dorothy Kilgallen.
Good night, John. Where are the dresses for Arlene and me?
Yeah, the samples.
We'll look into it. We're going to take care of Buddy first.
Good night, buddy. Have fun at the Sahara.
Thank you very much. I'll drop you a note into
Please do let me know how you're doing.
I think when Dorothy says have fun at the Sierra, she better explain that that's not the desert that you're going to. It's a nightclub in Las Vegas.
I think everybody knows about it.
He's Lawrence of New York.
The last time my forefathers were in the Sahara, when Charlton Heston led them out of Egypt.
detected a soupçon of that E perfume on you this evening. Was that E that I...
No, that you better go back to Tulsa, buddy. And thanks all of you for being with us on What's My Line.
What's My Line is a CBS television network production in association with Mark Goodson and Bill Todman. This is Johnny Olson speaking. What's My Line was brought to you by America's Total Performance Cars for 66. Ford, Fairlane, Falcon, Mustang, and Thunderbird.